Question 9. What can I tell my boss who doesn't want to spend money? Answer. Thanks to the low price for licenses and the good usability of QF test, you can start quickly with efficient testing and have a high return on investment. Blog. Just compare the costs for licenses with common costs for developers or testers' wages and the costs of bugs detected after release. Not to mention the damage to your company's reputation. See benefits for decision makers. Question 10. Is a trial version available for download? Answer. Yes, you can download the trial version here. Question 11. Which GUI technologies do I need to buy? Answer. QF test licenses can be purchased specifically for the GUI technologies actually needed. In order to determine the GUI technologies for your application, open your test suites and run all your clients via QF test. After having executed your tests, please open the clients menu. There you can see the GUI technologies used in brackets. In the example, there are 2 clients running using Swing and Web. All combinations out of Swing, SWT, FX, and Web are possible. Question 12. How much does QF test cost? Answer. License types and prices for QF test are listed on the page prices. Question 13. Does QF test need an additional license server? Answer. No, not necessarily. QF test handles multi-user license management for local networks by itself, provided that IP multicast works for floating licenses across multiple sites and in case of restricted networks. A license server is available. Further general information can be found in the product description and technical details in the license server manual. Question 14. Do tests for the graphical user interface (GUI) make sense for me? Answer. If you don't plan changing your graphical interface within the next period of time completely, GUI tests definitely make sense. The system as a whole is tested via the GUI and not the GUI itself. This is a common misunderstanding in GUI test automation. The GUI tests are executed from the end user's perspective on a living system. You can reflect the whole workflow, how the end user sees and experiences the application. Question 15. Which kind of GUI tests do I want to automate? Answer. Functional tests to check whether the function is working, or non-functional areas like load and performance of the software. Is it better for you to use one tool for both, or is it even better to use 2 tools for these separated sections? Automate tests of software with frequent code changes that you want to check regularly and that are boring for manual testing. As an exciting task, testers then can focus on test architecture, test design and manual testing of advanced use cases. This can save time and money, but the initial costs of test automation must pay off, of course. Question 16. How do I select the right tool? Answer. First of all, create a list of criteria for tool selection. Exemplary checklist of QF test. On the one hand, you surely have several must-have criteria in mind, like the supported technologies, platforms, integration in the build process, or stable recognition of graphical elements of your software. On the other hand, there are nice-to-have criteria that you would give up in favor of another aspect. You then can test, evaluate, and compare the different tools regarding these criteria. Then you only have to choose one. Another aspect is how you want to create the test. Do you want to code or record them via capture/replay? Do you follow a keyword-driven or behavior-driven testing (BDT) approach? Most importantly, the test team should accept the tool.